Hello everyone, welcome to Mahokenshi. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. This is a new adventure hex-based strategy game with a deck building mechanic. The code for this was kindly provided to me by the publishers, although there is a free preview available on the Steam page. And because I had the preview before I got the code, my Steam has been having a bit of a fit about what version we have, but this is the version that's available to me right now, and so this is the one I'm going to play. It might not be the one that they want me to exactly show, but we're going to look at the game regardless, and you can look at it too if you wish to on the Steam store. There'll be a link down in the description.
In the most remote islands of the Celestial Realm, rumors of rebels and uprisings are common. But more recent rumors speak of dark forces and villages being destroyed. You have been sent to investigate.
So, we can choose our Mahokenshi. We have Ayaka, the House of Ruby. Youngest of the Mahokenshi, Ayaka is blessed with the spirit of Tengu, winged Tami of the mountain. Favoring offense over defense, she is fearless and relentless in her assaults. And it looks like we cannot play as Kato, Sota, or Misaki of the other houses, so we will take who we can. Mission recap. In the most remote islands of the Celestial Realm, rumors of rebels and uprising are common, but more recent rumors speak of darker forces and disappearing villages. You have been sent to investigate. Go. Right-click on a tile to preview travel, then right-click again to start traveling. We can't reach water, and obviously we can't walk off into the sky. Plane, no effect. Every action consumes energy. You can check how much you have in the bottom left corner of the screen. So we have 3 of 4 remaining. And now we have forest tiles, +3 defense by the looks of things. And it looks like we want to head over to an auspicious encounter. So whichever way we go, it's going to be 2 tiles and then step through. Ending your turn will replenish your energy points. Click on the end turn button at the lower right. There is an event view a few tiles ahead. Events contain unique stories which will impact your rewards. Stop on a tile containing a scroll to start an event. An auspicious encounter. Finally, help has arrived. Bless the Kamis. The islanders have been warned of your presence in the Celestial Islands. Unfortunately, not everyone shares the views of the Mahokenshis, and as such, malice, theft, and ambushes have been steadily increasing in the region. Beware and tread carefully. The Celestial Islands are no longer the heaven of peace they used to be. Haven. Nothing can stand in the way of a Mahokenshi. Thank you for the warning. I will be on my guard. Just as the tales say, powerful but wise, but please be aware the terrain can also be quite harsh. You gain 2 safe travel cards. Basic, safe travel. Advance 1 tile. Advance ignores terrain travel costs. Drag and drop cards onto the desired tiles to play them. Cards generally have an energy or a discard cost. So I'm going to guess that this mountain is too big for us right now. +3 crossed swords and 3 shield. If we end our turn now with 1 remaining rather than playing these, I guess they want me to play this, so we'll do that. Then we are out of energy, so we'll stop. We draw 2 tiles again. Bridge, no problem. Plains, no problem. Hills, 3 swords. Forest, 3 shield, and we have an encounter over there. Across the bridge. As you engage on the bridge, you sense a presence. A lone man who foolishly seems to believe he can face a Mahokenshi. He seems enraged. Trying to reason with him would only be useless. Only the clashing of swords will calm him down. A perfect warm-up for you. Charge him aggressively, costing 1 energy, or draw your sword and wait for his attack. We are an aggressive house, so we'll be aggressive. You swiftly charge him to take the advantage. The man doesn't have time to react and is left wide open for an attack. You gain 4 strike cards. You gain 4 strength for this turn. Strength is a damage modifier that boosts damage dealt by 1 per charge. Alright, I guess that... Oh, he's still there. We're out of energy. So, can I move here? Do I need to? I guess deal 5 damage. Deal 5 damage again. We can't advance, I assume. So with no other cards, we'll see if they do anything on their turn. They deal 9 damage to us. 3 gets defended against, take 6 damage. We simply play our strikes. And they are defeated. Across the bridge. Wounded, the man collapses to his knees, panting heavily. Please, Mahokenshi, stop, I beg you. Let me live. I can give you information in exchange for your mercy. I have eyes everywhere. Pleading for his life, the man informs you that the population of a local village recently disappeared during an attack. To his knowledge, the attack was not carried out by the brigands on this island. Perhaps you can confirm whether he is telling the truth by inquiring at the nearest village. Alright, they're gone. We still have a safe travel card, so we'll push forward. End our turn. Then travel into the bridge, easy enough. Travel into here. Then looks like it could be another fight. WASD, hold to drag and move left mouse button. So we can do that. Did I miss if we could rotate? Well, there's no controller notion. I will check later. So, stranger in front of us. I guess we're just going to be attacking. That's all our energy. Deal 7 damage, inflict 1 weakness. Status effects applied on character can be seen below the health bar or on the character sheet. Hover your mouse over the status icon to learn more about it. Reduces damage dealt by 1 per charge. So that reflects onto the card itself, saying 4 instead of the 5 it was. They inflict weakness again, but we have enough strikes now to get through this shield and the remaining health. Then we can... enemies. Killing your enemies rewards you with gold. You can use gold to buy many things in the Celestial Islands. So we'll move safely to here. There is card reward, health potion, and a chest. I think we'll spend the extra turn to go over to the card reward. There's nothing that seems to indicate we can't spend as much time as we want traversing back and forward. Pick a card. Common, dangerous path. Take 5 damage, advance 1 tile. Costs 0 though, so that's free movement at cost of health. Gain 2 fly, gain 6 defense. Buff card, fly. Move freely over, but cannot stop on other characters and water tiles. All travel costs reduced by 1. Defense reduces damage received. Tactical strike. Deal 8 damage, inflict 2 weakness. I'll just take the extra fighting cards right now. Then we need to rest again. Step on through and onto the potion. Heals us for 40. Another rest. $80 gold in the chest. We have 190 up here showing. Bridge 1. Excuse me. Then 3 to get into the forest. And another event coming. I guess when you know it's going to be a fight, we can kind of hope to get towards that fight with max mana ready to go. You see a group of people near the village. As you approach, one of them comes to meet you. Blessed be the Kami for sending Mahokenshi to us in these trying times. Please, you must help. He seems very anxious and distraught, and he explains that the population of the entire village seems to have vanished. We heard screams coming from the village in the northern forest a few nights ago. Please, find out what happened and prevent it from happening again. We know it is not much, but we hope this gift will help you in your quest. Except as for gold, honor is the only reward. I take the gift. The elder hands you ancient-looking sword that was hanging at his hip. Please accept this. It was my father's and his father's before him, and it has always served our family well. I pray it will do the same for you. You gain +1 base strength. Locate and explore the abandoned village. Village. Marketplace. This is a landmark. You can interact with them, and there are many throughout the Celestial Islands. Hover your mouse or click where on it to discover stuff. Check market offers. So we have 190 gold. Gain defense equal to your strength, lose all strength. Rapid strikes deal 4 damage twice. Steel gust, advanced 1 tile, gains 3 strength. Range 2, deal 9 damage, under 50% health, recover 5 health. Advance 1 tile, draw 1 card. A lot of this seems pretty good. I'll take one of those. I'll take one of these. I'll take one of those. Hopefully I haven't bloated myself too much. Right, there's 2 guys here if we want to get to that card pack, or we can just carry on. Given that we have just bought a bunch of cards, I'm just going to keep moving forward, I think. So now I want my card that does advance 1 and add strength. Pick a card, gain 5 defense, draw 1 card. Range 2, inflict vulnerability on mountains, deal 10 damage. Lose 3 health, gain 6 strength. Yeah, let's do that. So now do we have all that extra strength? Where would I tell? 7 strength, that's what the cross swords are. So now we can attack, deal 15 damage. And then with a basic strike, they don't ever get to attack us, which is lush. We can safe travel into the woods ahead. Lose 3 health, gain 6 strength. Don't need that. If we come across a health potion ahead of anything else, we can increase our strength whilst also having free health recovery, I think. Now, I still don't understand if there's no punishment for taking the long way round, because we could just walk through through these woods on a bunch of turns, collect a bunch of cards, but we do have diverging paths here. This is quite an expansive world. There's the ruined... Yeah, there's the abandoned village we seek, I think. Locate and explore it. And we can come all the way out here for extra cards. I don't know if they have a rarity. If these kind of appear more silver and that one appears more gold, or whether I'm just imagining it. Rare card reward. Choose a card to add to your deck. Probably not imagining it then. So what was this one next to us? That was a common card reward. Okay. Well, we have all our health. Nothing bad is happening. Advance 1 tile, gain 3 strength. A busy guard captain. Greetings, warrior. You must be just who I was looking for. I assume you are here about the missing villagers, but perhaps you could spare some time to listen to an old man's request. You nod, and he explains that even before the recent events, a band of insurgents have been bringing turmoil to the region, robbing any traveller foolish enough to walk the roads alone. Our hands have been full trying to prepare the village in case of an attack. Even though we can't afford to ignore the threat these bandits pose, I don't have a single man I can spare to hunt them down anymore. As the captain of the guard is the nearest village, he officially requests that you deal with the bandit leader. Alright, we'll do that. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you accept. You should find their leader on the island to the east. Side quest started. Hunt down the brigand leading the insurgents. Okay. Well, that's made the decision if we're going left or right for us. If we rest here, are we going to take an attack? Because we're within one tile of this guy. Our answer says yes. So we are weakened by 1. But he has no shield, so I think we can just go 8 damage, 3 damage twice, strike for 5. They are dealt with. So we're going to hoover up these boosters and then go towards the east side. Range 2, inflict 2 vulnerability on mountains, deal 7, deal 4 twice. Draw 2 cards on mountains, gain 1 energy. Give me Armor Breaker. Then we can travel into these woods. Then with a fresh hand, get another booster. Gain 2 energy, suffer 1 disarm. Disarm, cannot play attack cards. On mountains, draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Buff card, discard cost. You need to discard other cards to play this one. So we discard 1 card to draw 2 cards. That seems great. Then we're moving this way. We have basic movement. We do not. But we're going to discard this anyway. So, discard this. Choose 1 card to discard. I choose that one. Validate. There you go. We did not get a basic movement card. Advance 1 tile, gain 3 strength. That'll do. 80 gold from that. Then we restart our turn. Move to there. Then as soon as we move, we want to attack. So we can advance 1 tile for 1. Attack twice. Then it looks like we're going to get hit. No, they retreat. And they rally. Call for backup. Interesting. Well, we can walk into the plains for 1 without issue. And this guy has 6 HP left. Range 2, deal 9 damage, under 50% health, recover 5 health. Advance 1 tile, gain 3 strength. Lose 3 health, gain 6 strength. So we only have 1 attack, which is a shame. So I guess we're going to attack the one that actually can hit us. Be interesting if they have cards that kind of pierce in a line at some point or something. Right, but now we can advance 1 and still attack. Advance 1, gain 3. Oh, we have no attacks. I'd rather them come to me and attack them 1 at a time. So I'm just going to end my turn. So they move and attack me. That's basically what we expected. Inflict 2 vulnerability. Excuse you. Then between that and what we have left, they're going to die fairly swiftly, I think. Then the other guy's obviously going to push in. No? Oh, he wasn't called for backup, so I guess he doesn't have any impetus to be moving. So we can advance 1 tile and gain 3 strength. Pick a card. Advance up to 2 tiles, gain fly. This turn, whenever you enter a new tile, gain 4 strength. This turn, gain 5 strength every time you draw a card, draw 1 card. That seems great. Now, we just got the more strength, and so I'll deal, rather than dealing 9 damage once, we can draw 7 damage twice. Then a basic attack after that finishes them off. Move along. Rest up. Still doing just fine for health. This guy here needs killing. They've got the eye above them, so they know something's going on, or they've learned of our presence. Perhaps if we were to backtrack now, they would follow us and try and hunt us down. So what do we want to do here? We can attack, we can draw 2 cards, we can deal 9 damage. I think we just attack. We won't be able to kill them this turn. But we can hurt them quite badly. Call ally for nearby backup. If he does that again and again, that could spiral out of control very quickly. So we don't have any basic movement cards, but we can move into the woods. And then we have a basic strike for 6. 3 health, 3 armor makes 6. Then we can step back onto the bridge. They move in, but that's all of their turn. Range 2, deal 9 damage. Absolutely. Advance 1 tile. This turn, gain 5 strength. Every time you draw a card, deal 6 damage. I'll just go get this booster. Lose 5 health, gain fly. Deal damage equal to 100% of the health you lost this turn, while flying range 3. Draw 2 cards on mountains, gain 1 energy. Alright, we have 1 mana left. But nothing really particular to do, so we'll stay where we are. Haven't seen any abilities to thin out our deck of cards we don't want yet. The basic cards and so forth. Normally that's something we would expect to find in a deck builder, so that when you add good cards, you can make it so that you're more likely to find those good cards routinely. Deal 4 damage twice. Advance 1 tile, gain 3 strength. So we'll advance to here. That's going to invite the other guy to the fight, but with 7 damage twice, we take out the one behind us. Then we can then deal with the one in front of us. We could have walked into the plains, but that would have attracted the other fighter. Lose 3 health, gain 6 strength. Yes, go on then. So 7... I was going to say 7 plus 6, but we have 7 plus our base damage is 11 on a basic strike. So let's just kill this guy. I was trying to be fancy about it, but that guy is now dead. We could advance, but that will give them a chance to attack us before we have a chance to attack them, so we'll hold off. Range 2, inflict vulnerability. Deal down damage, movement, draw 2 cards. So they become vulnerable. We move into the plane. We attack for 9 plus 2 weakness. 11 because they're vulnerable. Then we could advance away if we wish to, but I don't think that's really any benefit to us. So why not draw 2 cards, discarding a card we don't need to see if we can get an attack or something. Deal 9 damage. Excellent plays. So we're working up to that guy there. Obviously there's boosters and bridges abound. Move into here. Move into there for 1. Get a booster. Take 5 damage, advance 1 tile, deal 4 damage twice. I'll take the ranged. Step into here for free. We've got one guy above us on the mountain. Basic strike, add strength. This turn you gave 5 strength every time you draw 1 card. We have no ways of drawing cards, unfortunately, so we'll give ourselves the extra strength. Then attack them twice. That's better than taking an extra hit. Taking 3 damage of our own to save us taking more than 3 damage from their next attack. Advanced 1 tile, gain 3 strength. Easy. 9 plus 6 more strength would make 15. They have 15 plus 3. We can't kill them. So we won't take the extra hit because we might be able to do something about it next turn. We will move in 1 more tile since that gets us closer to where we want to be. Deal 3 damage twice. They have 12 HP effectively. Draw 2 cards. So this turn gain 5 strength every time you draw a card. So that puts us at 16 strength. I almost just want to step over and hit this guy. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because he has 30 HP, but we can hit him for 18 twice. A busy guard captain. As the defeated brigand falls at your feet, you feel energized, as if the Tengu itself was rewarding you for returning some peace and quiet to the troubled island. You also spot the bandit's mount tied to a nearby tree, which should help you get back to the main road quickly. You gain +1 base energy and 1 fresh horse card. So we are now up to 5 energy. And fresh horse. Advance up to 6 tiles. Damn. But I guess we want the rare card. So we'll step in for 1. Then play the fresh horse. Can I draw a line? 1. Ephemeral, gain 30 defense. Gain defense equal to your strength. Lose all strength. Deal 28 damage twice. I guess we can't see the base damage version of this card. Ephemeral, removed from your deck after being played. Alright, we'll hold that on for some kind of boss perhaps. We don't get the extra benefit of the horse. So I couldn't draw a line with the horse where I wanted to go. At least I didn't see a way to do that if there was. Get rid of an attack to draw 2 more cards. Right, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be about the same whichever way we go. So we can hit this guy from range. Then we just start hiking along awkwardly. I don't know if we'll see our horse again or whether that got burnt. But the basic safe travel cards are doing us good work. Then draw 2 cards on mountains, gain 1 energy. We are on a mountain right now, so we'll draw 2 cards for free because it will replenish its own cost. Then range of 2, we can hit this guy. Then if we don't have any advancements, range of 2, inflict 2 vulnerability. That's them dealt with. Then we can step in. And with 1 more, we can step onto the potion. Get back to max HP. Then this guy is going to need attacking as we get over onto the bridge. Advance 1 tile, gain 3 strength. Where we can step onto the booster. Deal damage equal to 30% of your missing health. Double your current strength. This costs 4. Deal damage equal to 30% of your missing health. So if we're missing 60, then that's 18 damage. That's pretty good. Like, that's good at the very end since we start with 100 HP. Then we're looking for attacks to hit this guy with. We'll hit them with some weakness. Then with a basic strike. Keep moving. Then over here is the burned out village. There's another healing potion if we need it, but I don't think we're going to. So we'll use our safe travel to get through this woods tile. Get to here. We can rest to have full energy. And then investigate the abandoned village. This village seems to have been abandoned after being ransacked. Search the abandoned village. You search the abandoned village. Your search of the abandoned village bears no fruit. But as you are leaving, you glimpse a small childlike silhouette disappearing into the woods. Trusting your instincts, you silently follow it. You soon discover a nightmarish scene. Human bodies are scattered all over the forest floor, with 3 small creatures, the likes of which you have never seen, busy feasting on the corpses. A little further, you spot a few villagers in a makeshift cage, leaving you in no doubt that you have found the missing villagers. If you act quickly, you might be able to ambush their captors and deliver the villagers from their terrible fate that awaits them. Carefully study your surroundings to plan your attack, 2 energy. Offer a quick prayer to Kami before the battle, 1 energy. Rush in while you still have the element of surprise. Offer a prayer. You kneel to pray, you recover 10 health. Well, I did not need that. That's a shame. And we have 3 goblin-like creatures around us. Defeat the 3 goblins. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. I wish I could see what their attack stat cards were. Maybe there's a button for it that I'm not familiar with. Why not gain 30 defense whilst we are about to be attacked by 3 things in unison? And we'll attack the one that doesn't have 3 defense because they're not in woods at the moment. And then we don't need to retreat. We've got 30 defense. 7 damage. No bother. Basic strike, tactical strike. This turn gain 5 energy every time you draw a card. We have no way of drawing cards. But we can advance 1 tile. Gives us 3 strength. Then we can attack for 12. Attack for 9. That's 1 dealt with. We have 2 energy left. We'll step into the forest where we'll get 3 defense from being among the trees. Goblin defense, add 4 defense. Then this one spends its energy moving and then plays a goblin defense card for 0. Right, so let's play this, discard our safe travel to draw 2 more cards. Then inflict 2 vulnerability on the guy who's out in the open. Then strike them twice or thrice more. That's the end of us. We're out of cards. They attack us for 7 again. We are under no real threat now. So let's lose some health, gain some strength. Then attack for 15 and 10 twice. You've saved the surviving villagers. Finish Cradle of Shadows, the mission, plus 100 devotion. You can use this to purchase upgrades from the upgrade screen. And we have this great big world map of missions to explore through the campaign, I suppose. Cradle of Shadow. Strange events have been plaguing a remote island. You've been sent to investigate. The Cult Conspiracy, Alpha. Villagers are threatened by a large group of cult followers. Help them. Pits of Darkness. Dark forces are preparing an invasion. You are sent to put an end to their schemes. So, we are in Chapter 1 at the moment. Who knows how many chapters there are or when chapter denotions change, but this has been Mahokenshi. I think there's a lot of promise here. There's already a lot of good synergy between the cards that makes you feel stronger, which is really nice. And the scope for interesting battle mats to have to get through and the encounters in between look very interesting as well. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. As I said at the start, this was kindly provided me with code from the publishers, although I don't know exactly which version I'm playing through my Steam, but I've enjoyed the game nonetheless. There is a link in the description if you want to find this to have a go for it with yourself. And otherwise, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.